asked for a congressional inquiry on the plea bargaining agreement between General Garcia and the Ombudsman. But the principal purpose of that is in aid of legislation, meaning we'd like to study the parameters used in such a plea bargaining agreement so that in the future, if this committee and the House feel that there may be some remedial measures necessary, then we can come out and propose remedial measures. It doesn't mean that if the Ombudsman has resolved this issue, that is the end of our work. We are not paralleling the work of the Ombudsman here. This is in aid of legislation, and we can even study if whatever is the outcome in the Office of the Ombudsman, we can study in aid of legislation so that we can have remedial measures, especially on the parameters that we feel may not have been correctly observed in said plea bargaining agreement. That is my manifestation, Mr. Chairman, with due respect to our colleague from Isabela. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Congressman Golez. Yes, Congressman Mani.
If I may add to that, I guess this inquiry or investigation is very necessary, considering that there were insinuations of the prosecution that the evidence of guilt is weak. And this is precisely why we are looking into whether or not really the evidence is weak in the light of these circumstances surrounding the allegations of amassing of wealth that had happened in the years 2002, which involves that particular account, the AFP interagency account and the interagency transfer fund. So I guess these are all germane to the investigation.
With the indulgence of the members, the chair would like to lay down the parameters for today's hearing. The hearing centered on the plea bargaining agreement, and as much as possible, we will try to conclude the hearing this afternoon. But it will depend on the members. By 2 o'clock later, the chair would call for an executive session, whether we already gathered enough evidence for purposes of the investigation in aid of legislation. So there will be 2 parts in today's hearing. The first part will be about COA, Commission on Audit, bank officials, specifically Land Bank and the UCPP, and the Armed Forces of the Philippines in connection with the testimony of Ms. Heidi Mendoza relative to the alleged conversion, malversation, and the highly suspicious movement of the funds of the Armed Forces of the Philippines under the controller at the time, General Garcia. So that will be the first part of the investigation.